Welcome to another episode of In the Shop with Scott. Today we're going to be installing the TTO Jeep JK switch system. Color instructions, can't beat that. All right. Ooh, we have a bracket. We'll get to that. Ooh, look at that. We have pre-wired switches. You know, for those who may not want to do any wiring themselves, Team Tech Offroad provides a pre-wired switch. Oh, a bag of goodies. Let's open up the goodies. And we have all pre-wired harness. That's real nice. And total plug and play. We have, oh, look at that. That's about as simple as it gets. Step one. Step one's always good. And we're gonna come over here to our harness and we're gonna cut the zip ties on the harness. The harness is about 10 feet long. All right, next what we're gonna need to do is install the custom bracket, which will mount it to the JK frame. And this next one's a real long one. You have to take it out because we slotted the bracket. There we go. Looks like we know what we're doing today. There's our ground, and the ground is conveniently located to this position here, so we're gonna go ahead and attach the ground. Perfect. This is your output. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 outputs, and those 4 outputs will coincide with the 1, 2, 3, 4 switches. We're going to take our control box wiring harness and we're going to pass it through the firewall. So we're going to use this hole in the firewall and we're going to pass that through. All right, now that we have removed the side trim panel and the interior side trim pieces and the sun visor, we're going to go ahead and pull the harness through and route it up above where the sun visor is located. Put in zip ties as needed. We're going to go ahead and pull the center console trim piece off. So as you can see, the profile of the toggle switch assembly, if you turn it sideways, you'll see that the back of the switches does protrude beyond the actual housing itself. So we're going to go ahead and cut now. We're going to cut a whole rectangle into the stock trim piece. Here's the template. Really nice, easy way to put the marks you need. So you're going to take your template and fold it over the center trim piece, which is above the rearview mirror. And there's a section that says top, and fold it over. And you want to center it in between the 2 sun visor clips. And we'll go ahead and make a little line. Then you can see where the marks were made. And we're going to score. And once you do the score, then that center piece just pops right out. So go ahead and bring the harness through, and there's 2 3/4 inch long 632 studs, which now fit into those 2 holes that you drilled with the 964 drill. And we are done and ready for action. Look at that, that's nice. The original cable that comes through the firewall is here, and we're going to connect that to the new housing. And you are now connected, ready to assemble up on top, back where it belongs in its nice little home. We connected the power to the plus side. We're going to be using the fuse location M9. So I'm going to go ahead and turn on the ignition, and you'll see now all of the lights are operable. So that's what that ignition source does by hooking up to M9. So we've set up a test LED system to switch number 1, which is yellow. And we just wired it just to show you where your 4 outputs are and how you go about grounding each one and hooking up your power lead. We're going to go ahead and turn it on. It's lit on number 1. It looks like we are done for this part of In the Shop with Scott. We had a real good time. Thanks for joining us. Lights out.